Hey everybody, welcome to Bumpkin Acres. My name is Joseph Simon, and today we are going to be talking about drafting. Welcome to Bumpkin Acres. We are a small homestead located in southern Indiana. We raise chickens, turkeys, geese, rabbits, and pigs. Join us while we work to foster a healthy relationship between each other, our land, and our greater community. We upload new content regularly and appreciate you being with us today. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos and share them with your friends. Thank you. Drafting. Now, for all those who look at me and think, man, what is doing to my drafting? Bet his fantasy football team stinks. I don't play fantasy football, and so it is a guarantee, but one of the reasons I don't play fantasy football is I guarantee I stink at it. So we are obviously not talking about drafting a fantasy team. I obviously do not look or dress like an engineer, so we're not talking about drafting plans or schematics. At one point I was a substitute teacher, and I've substitute taught for many an English class, but we're not talking about drafting in terms of documents. But that's the closest one to drafting that we're talking about. We're talking about drafting from the perspective of the multiple times that you do something. And you've seen me talk about this all the time. If you watch my channels, if you watch the channel, you'll hear me say version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, version whatever. For water totes, I'm on like version 5. That is the 5th draft. You don't go attempt to begin a project with the final project in hand, especially if you've never done it before. I don't care if you've never hammered a nail in the ground. Don't go about pretending you're going to be the best at it. If you've never built anything, do yourself a favor and do your ego a favor and allow yourself to recognize
you're gonna not be good at it.
You're gonna not be good at it. Joel Salatin has a quote that says, anything worth doing is worth doing badly. And I wholeheartedly agree. Everything that you see on this property that I've done, wholeheartedly, terrible first draft. You know, all of them, because I don't have a background in this. I was not born on a farm or a homestead. And closest thing that you could say about my upbringing was that it was kind of a doomsday preppish kind of idea. Solidarity, the idea of being self-sufficient. But that's all in theory. I didn't have any practical guidance in that. And my father was very handy, so I saw him using a lot of tools, and that increased my familiarity with them. But up until I'd come on this homestead, I had never built anything in my life. So today, this comes to point because if you will look behind me, if you look in front, you'll see what the project was that I was working on today. I didn't do a before picture, I probably should have, but you'll see the little platform on the ground. That's what I was working on. I built that and then spent the rest of the last couple hours arranging it. That is a little bitty platform. All it is 3 small pallets connected by 2x4 into a flat level platform, and then just put some 2x4s on one side to prop it so that it's somewhat level. I didn't want it perfectly level because there is a rain drop off and I want it to run away from the garage. But voila, that is draft 1. It's ugly. It suits its function, kind of. Good storm comes through and this is all going sideways. But I had to start somewhere. The draft began here. The final draft of it will have walls up on it. It'll have separators, compartments, so that it is better suited for its purpose for being a storage area for these fencing areas I've got. But that's why drafting is important. If I didn't get to this stage, I'll never get to the final stage. I have to, especially if working with your hands. If I wanted to go buy one of these things, something that's like this, yeah, I could spend the money on it, but I don't have that much money. And why be a homesteader if you're not going to learn to be self-sufficient? So, that's the important lesson, I think, in homesteading. Fall in love with drafting. Accept that drafting is important. accept that you're going to do something and not be great at it, and allow yourself to get better at it. So that's what I think anyway. Thank you so much for watching our channel today. I very much appreciate your company and your presence with us. I wanted to, we are going to be launching a series, and this is going to kind of launch in between, talking about home birthing. As you know, we recently birthed on our homestead. So I wanted to make sure you all were aware. Want more information on that? I did a homestead intro thing. I will link it in this video, and there'll probably be a link to it afterwards in the end credit thing. But you know, that's just today. More importantly, I wanted to talk about drafting. I appreciate you staying. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we put new content. Thank you so much. Have a great day.